And welcome everyone to Mississauga for the very beginning of the ball hockey tournament. Starting off with Hamilton, the Hats Off team against the Metro Express out of Burnaby, BC. Face-off one going towards the end of Burnaby wearing the orange and cream versus the Hats Off wearing the black and maroon. Played behind the net, almost mishandled, but able to get back possession to the Hats Off as they played around the net. Deep in the zone, hold it due. Hats Off here at the start of the D second pool. Dumped all the way down, calling for an icing. Oh, got first there was Hats Off, centered in front. That ball bounces back behind the net. Back behind the net it goes, and the Hats Off have a chance to set something up here. Looking for an opportunity towards the net, decides against it, and will just dump it back into the corner to recycle as they go for the change. Deep in the zone, hold it to Hamilton. Still behind the net, wrap around, that one saved, and it will go all the way to almost center ice. Still onside, as center ice will be the offside line once it gets inside. That shot scores! And the Hats Off strike first. Curtis Nestor with an absolute rocket makes it 1-0 for the Ontario side. Their first ever CBHA Nationals, and they get on the board first. Curtis Nestor, one of the captains of this team, and just so happens to get the first marker today. And he'll stay out there. We'll see if the Hats Off can get a second marker here in period number one. Face-off again, won there by Hats Off, and they'll play it all the way back. Almost mishandled though, will it get on target? It's steered towards and covered up big there by Jesse Soros. Soares, pardon me, there with the cover-up, and is able to get a face-off just to his right. We'll see if the Metro Express can win this face-off and keep it in the offensive zone. They cannot, but they will gain possession, at least for the second. Fighting for it there inside the Hats Off zone are the black shirts, and they're able to get it away. There's a high stick, and a call that it looked like was the player who got caught with the high stick. As I scan through my numbers, I actually do not have a 27 on the Metro Express side, as he is profusely apologizing there to his opponent. That's actually Ethan Zetso Fung. Zetso Fung will now take a seat in the box. Stick penalties are at least 4 minutes, but they're counted as single minor or single major penalties, so you serve the full 4 regardless. We'll see how long they send Zetso Fung for. But this will send the Brampton side to their... It will be a 4-minute major, so it will be just 1 penalty, but a chance for the Hats Off to get their second marker of the night here. Face-off to the left of the Metro Express goalie. Face-off won by Hats Off, and they'll have a chance to set something up here. Dormissis right across, just cannot get the 1T at the back post, as that ball is about 3/4 of the way to center ice, but center floor, pardon me, but kept in by the Hats Off. Brampton looking for another opportunity at the net. Lots of space here to work. Right into the middle. That shot, it goes wide. Blocked in front there by the orange shirts. By the net there for Dormissis. Dormissis right in front. Great save there. Didn't even see it. Was able to get a hold of it, but the Hats Off keep the possession. Slap shot, one blocked. Chopped in front. Hats Off still have possession, but now they will give it away and dump them out. Thereby, the Express who will get the change that they sorely needed, as Soares will push it up. And the Hats Off will recollect here again. 5-on-4 in favor of the Ontario side here. That one dumped in, and Chased after by both sides. That one chopped up the boards, and it will stay in though for Hats Off. A chance again to set something up here. Mark Can. Can passes it about half forward right to the top of the blue paint. It gets back over to Can. Can on his offhand though has to pass it off. Right across there again to the half boards. That one right back for Can. Can again on his offhand as that Burnaby shot is flown all the way back for Soares. And now waiting for it. Can't get that one dumped away as Burnaby almost had a chance there to run, but good block there after the turnover for Brampton as they'll get away. This Ontario side has a lot more bodies on the bench than this BC counterpart. That might play a factor as this game and this tournament goes on here in the D side pool 2 as that ball is bounced in all the way around. We'll get behind the net. Right back behind the net it goes. Half boards, that shot blocked in front, chopped into the corner. And Brampton's got a chance again. Brampton centered, blocked in front, but blocked in the zone still. And Fand on that pass is taken away and picking up the floor come the Express. That shot saved there. Soares didn't expect it and was just able to reach with that big pad and make the save. As the Hats Off will have maybe 2 more rushes here at about 1:15 left on the power play. But in they come, trying to get the tip shot, just could not get that on to the stick. Around come Hamilton. They got about a minute to work here on this power play into the middle. Couldn't get the shot away. Still in front though, and it will go behind the net now. Hats Off still again trying to get an opportunity at the net. Have not been able to get many things towards the Express net. So the ball gets fired across. Just could handle a pass, and it'll go all the way back to the top. Back to the half boards. Right up to the top there was Shepard. Shepard shot that one blocked, trying to get the play away, and it looks like the Express might, but it stays in, so Shepard will retrieve it. Shepard's got 25 to work here. Back in front, wide open, holds it, shot, scores! I'm not sure if it got tipped, but that makes it 2-0 for the Hats Off, and guess who? It's Curtis Nestor with number 2. Nestor, the captain of this Ontario side, makes it number 2 for 2-0. For Hats Off. 2 markers for the captain so far have been the difference, and we'll see if the BC side can come back from this deficit early in the first. About 9:45 left here as the faceoff is won immediately there by the Express, and they come barging into the zone again. That shot, it goes wide. Kept in though, by the Hats Off. They have a chance to play it. They do. Hats Off, another opportunity. That ball in front, and it will not get steered towards the net. Into the corner, though, however. And across the top it'll go. Shot down into the corner it goes. Hats Off. Can't get that shot towards the net, but they still do have possession, though, in the corner. Around come Brampton. That shot saved. Still in front, though, but taken away by the Express, who have seemingly had nothing to work for that, but kept in by Hats Off. And here again come Brampton. That shot blocked and steered into the corner. And some body contact there. Burnaby wanted the call. They don't get it. But now here come the Metro Express. They'll have another chance here as that ball is just dumped in. That one by Badgewa, who's trying to keep possession of it. Badgewa does keep possession, at least for the second, but immediately the Hats Off are able to get it up and out of the zone as they go chasing into the offensive zone. And here come the Metro. That backhander doesn't get really enough on it, and the goalie's able to easily steer that one away. That'd be Asan Ahmed there in the net for the Metro Express. That ball forced, and it will go out, so it will be an offside call against the Orange Shirts, as just unable to keep that one in the offensive zone. was the Metro Express.
This one here.
And pardon me if I'm not able to get all the players right. A lot of these numbers don't match up to what I've been handed, so I'm doing my absolute best. But regardless of that, face-off just outside of the Metro zone. Face-off won there by the Orange Shirts, and they'll have a chance to try to break another chance into the zone. They've only been able to do it once or twice so far this morning, but that ball is able to get in. Jetson does have possession behind the net. Jetson, though, getting forced around the net. He'll put it back, try to get centered. It does bounce out, but taken away by the Black Shirts. Hats off, done a great job at pressuring this Metro side, not being able to get an inch, but that ball does stay in the Hats Off zone, and it just dumped right back in. Retrieved there by Hats Off. They'll take a chance here to change, and again, so many bodies on that bench for the Ontario side. It will be an advantage you'd expect as that ball put up the boards. Will the Hats Off be able to get it out? They do not. It's up right back in, and the Express are not able to see that one towards the net, but they're mighty close. Hats Off, throw it all the way, and it will get out, but the Express have a chance to put it in play, but it gets into the Express zone, but immediately taken back by the Orange Shirts. They'll have another chance to break this one in as they're all back where they're supposed to be. That ball dumped all the way behind Soares. Hats Off are there first, and they will come away with it, but they now got to get it out of the zone. Door misses, right across. Taken there by, looks to be Huey Shepard. Shepard, though, taken away, and now here they come. 2-on-1 for the Express in front. What a save! Jesse Soares, another one. That one got blocked and steered wide. Soares there doing his best Martin Brodeur expression there with the stacking of the pads as the ball goes all the way down to the other end. Fighting for it there are Brampton, one of the many local teams here from Ontario, and rather local. That ball in front just couldn't handle it as he gets forced down, and no call there for Hats Off. They wanted a body contact call there on Huey Shepard, but no mas. Around come the Metro Express. They're able to get it in. They are for the second, but immediately gets back behind the blue line and dumped fired out there by Hats Off, who will go for the change. The Orange Shirts again with possession of it, but they're still in their own zone. They got to try to get it back into the Hats Off zone, and now have gone into a 2-3 sort of neutral zone. They will keep doing their change, though, as that ball is dumped in for the second, as they're still tied up here. Both players were complaining about the other, so they both just stopped moving and take it away, but here comes Hats Off. That's Nevin Gunther there. Gunther tried to get through, but couldn't for the second, but was able to regain back possession. Is Gunther. Gunther dumps it. Trying to chop it back in front for Gunther there, just could not get a hold of it, but Gunther right back again. He's been a pest so far in this offensive zone the last about 15-20 seconds. And Nevin still there, harassing the ball handler. That's Jetson there, who's able to pass it back, almost mishandled, it's up all the way around. That ball put all the way back, and again, the Metro Express will have a chance to reset themselves up. That ball dumped in, bounced, blocked for the second, but immediately taken away, and here come in the Orange Shirts. Jetson through the legs, tried to get that one steered towards the net. It gets dumped out, but there are the Metro Express. That shot, Jetson's able to pick it up. Jetson could not get a hold of it, and now here come Hats Off as they're able to clear the zone and get right into the Express zone. I don't know if that was a pass or not, but it does get back to a Black Shirt, but that one steered wide. That shot on angle, I believe, did make contact and was saved there by Ahmed. Jansen sends that one all the way down, and Hats Off will retrieve it first, but they will have a chance here to press it if they want to. They do not, so Hats Off under the opportunity here with about 3:40. Again, 2-0 in favor of the Black Shirts. Both goals by captain Curtis Nestor. But now here come the BC side. That shot caught there by Jesse Soares, and Soares will just say, thank you very much, I'm going to settle for a face-off. That face-off will happen to come to his left, as we'll see if the Express can win this one back and gain an opportunity towards that, something they've been quite hard done to do. They do have a player in that OV spot there waiting for the face-off win straight to his stick to shoot it. We'll see if they can win the drawn-up play. They lose the face-off, and it goes to where that player would have been if he had been in a normal position. That ball immediately taken by Hats Off, and they're able to dump it in, and racing after it come the Black Shirts. That shot from Ron Angle, and steered away there by Hassan Ahmed. And just tried to keep his line there with another Ahmed. That was Hassan, and Hassan, pardon me, and Hassan just could not keep his line there. As now here come Hats Off. They clear the zone, but almost given right back, but a nice move there by the captain, Nestor, and Nestor will come in. Looking for Nestor, gets blocked in front, and now here come the Express you'd expect. Ahmed tries to dump it, but it's really taken away by Hats Off, and they'll gain back possession. That shot from the red line right on target and steered away there by Ahmed. As again the Hats Off come in, they try to get an opportunity to steer towards the net, not able to, and immediately take it away there for Hats Off. That ball is not cleared over the red line, so possession will stay here in the offensive zone for Hats Off. That ball is steered right back into the corner there by Shepard. Shepard for Nestor. Nestor looking for a third. That one's steered away by Ahmed. Back up top, though. That shot deflected on target. Still under the pad there, and Ahmed able to steer that one away as Nestor came up to clear the scrap, but was not able to make the save. .146 left here in this first frame. 2-0 in favor of Hamilton. Or pardon me, in favor of Brampton. As face-off will go for Miles Elliott for the Ontario side. This is their first appearance at the CBHA Nationals. And they are in the D pool, but right now they're having a pretty good showing, and they got a lot of bodies that, again, might play an advantage as this tournament goes on. That shot, I believe, got steered right into the netting, or actually looks like it got steered right into the netting and did not touch Ahmed, so that means the faceoff will come outside of the offensive zone in favor of the Express. So just outside of the Express zone comes this faceoff, as Elliott will again go for the faceoff against Jetson. Jansen just could not win that face-off. Still fighting for it though at the red line, and kept in, and possession will stay with Hats Off, but mishandled, and it goes all the way back here. Come the orange shirt, trying to get through there is Jansen. Jansen gets taken down, and they're going to call that a trip against the Express, but no touch. So running off comes Soares, and it will be 6-on-5 here for the moment until it's touched up. Both firing after it there, and it will be touched up by the orange shirts, and that will be a trip in minor against Jansen. And with 1:12 left in this first frame, we'll see if not only Curtis Nestor can make it a hat trick, but we'll see if that can make it 3-0 in favor of the Brampton side. And it is just a 2-minute minor for the trip. Face-off just to the right there of Ahmed. Face-off won by Hats Off, and they'll have possession. 1 minute just about left in this first frame. And Hats Off had a lot of good pieces. Scores from the blue line! An absolute rocket for Adam Cook, and Cook makes it a a trio for the Brampton Hats Off. 3-0 now for the Black Shirts, and quite a deficit this Metro Express team has to make. 54.8 left, and I think a timeout is taken by the Metro Express, so we'll see if that can help them out going into what will be an intermission in about 55 seconds. But what a period so far by this Brampton side. 2 power plays, 2 power play goals. They've gotten 3 markers. The only real chance for the Metro Express team was a great save by Jesse Soares, and Soares has done a great job in net when needed to be tested. Hasn't had a whole lot of work tonight, but when the work has come his way, he's been able to steer it aside. But we'll see if this orange side will be able to make a little bit of headroom here, because all it takes is one for the Avalanche to start. And here we go after the timeout. Again, 54.8 left to be exact on the clock. 3-0 in favor of Hats Off, the Ontario side. And they're going to actually send out the face-off there. That's Shane Elliott's going to get kicked out. Now coming in looks to be Nevin Gunther. Gunther wins the face-off, so no worse for wear or Hats Off. Everything's been seemingly falling the way of the Ontario team. And now here they come. In through the zone they come, trying to get around. That ball will be whacked away, and now here come the Metro Express. The Express through the neutral zone. They are able to get it across the blue line, dumped in, and shouldered away there by Gunther. Gunther, around 1, round 2, he's flying up the floor. Out there for Dormisses. Dormisses, that shot, scores! I think Dormisses got it uninterfered with there as Gunther crashed the net in front of a man, and I believe that makes it now 4-0 in favor of the Ontario team. I'm going to give Bobby Dormisses that one. I'm not sure if I said Dormisses' first name yet, but it is Bobby, number 11. I got him about 15 minutes ago before the game started. He was a late ad on my sheet, but Bobby Dormisses gets his first of the night. And it makes it 4-0 in favor of the Black Shirts with 24.9 left on the clock here in the first. That ball is won and thrown immediately into the bench, and the face-off will now go just outside of the Hats Off offensive zone, or defensive zone, pardon me. Jansen again with a chance to win the face-off here in the offensive zone technically. He's not able to, so possession will go to Hats Off. They got 18 to work with. See if they can add a 5th one here before the period expires. That one dumped in behind the net, down in Gretzky's offense, trying to get out to the corner. It got blocked, steered up top, and that looks like it will be the first period as it will, as Soares comes out to play it, and it will be for little reason, as that will be the first. 4-0 in favor of the Black Shirts here, as we'll have the intermission. What a period for the Ontario side. Brampton Hats Off have done a great job so far. Got 4 markers, 2 by Captain Curtis Nestor. And 1 you just saw from Bobby Dormisses. And the other one, I believe, as I look through my sheet, as I didn't mark it down, I believe was Nevin Gunther. So I'm going to give Gunther the credit, as we will switch ends. And I was told that this tournament was going to be 3 10-minute periods. It looks like we're doing 2 15s, but regardless, we're playing 30 minutes, so we're going to have fun regardless. As I don't think I had a chance to introduce myself, so hello everyone. Welcome into the CBHA Nationals. I'm Spencer Byers alongside Mario doing the graphics here today, as well as Noah hanging out on the camera. Again, thank you, as most of us are volunteers, some of us are paid to be here, but some of us are volunteers, so I'd like to make sure they get a good shout out here for hanging out with us today. Again, I will be here for this game and the next one here in the D Division Pool number 2, as this is game 1 of the tournament here in Mississauga at the Paramount Fine Foods Arena, I believe is the full name of the building we happen to be in here today on rink number 4. I don't exactly know how long the breaks are. I expect they're about 3 to 4 minutes, but regardless of that, this hats off team, hats off to them. They've been great here today in the first, and again, they got a lot of bodies, as you can see. They got a ton of power on that bench, and it will be an advantage throughout this tournament having the extra legs, and that will help with the fatigue factor that this poor Metro team just will have to deal with. As now going to the nets, there are both the one goalies there in Jesse Soares and Ahmed. That's Asan Ahmed. There's 3 Ahmeds. So I will try my best to differentiate the 3, but thank goodness one of them is in net, so Asan is all by his lonesome. And it looks like they're ready, and I've been born ready, so here we are for the second period between these two sides. Again, 4-0 in favor of the Brampton side, playing basically at home here in Mississauga, not too far down the 410/403. Looks like we're just getting set up here, and now we will get ourselves ready for the second period of action. Well, I guess if there are 2 halves, they'll be halves, but I'll call them periods anyways, because I've been having fun. Face-off is won there by the Orange Shirts, blocked though, and it will go all the way across the ice. The Express are looking to play it. They haven't yet. Still holding it. They will dump it all the way in. Jansen tried to get a hold of it, but it went right over his head, and the Hats Off will have a chance to get it out. They play it off the boards, and they will get it out, but the Express are first there. The Express have had trouble breaking into that Hats Off zone, and even when they've been able to get in, they've been hassled and harassed inside the Brampton zone. Express now having a little bit of trouble there in the defensive zone, so they'll settle it down. That ball right through the gut of the floor, and Jansen tried twice, just could not get it there. And now here come Hats Off, played in front, nobody home, but tipped around, but still not able to gain full possession of it. Now here come the Express. That shot saved there by Soares. Soares might need to make a second effort. He doesn't, but was ready for it regardless. And that ball will be dumped up and out of the Brampton zone, right around 1. Nice move there by Hats Off. Set it in front, but blocked. Lucky there for the Barnaby BC team. That ball back deep into the Express zone. That shot, I believe, steered away there by Ahmed. Backhanded, trying to still get there. His court is Nestor. And Nestor just couldn't steer it towards the net, but kept in by Hats Off. They did a great job tonight keeping that ball in the zone. Tried to center it in front, taken away though, and now the Express should be able to clear it. As Jansen will try to get it out, and he will, and now it might be a break here, but they will have a change as the bench are now on the close sides of the net. As that ball is bounced all the way back in the Express zone, and they're going to call it an icing, so the ball will go all the way back to the Brampton defensive zone. The Express have had problems winning offensive zone face-offs, so we'll see if they can win this one. Face-off will come to the left of Jesse Soares. Face-off won there by Express. The shot goes wide. Door misses, puts it all the way around, and retrieved again there by Brampton. Almost mishandled, but no pressure, so no problem. Door misses. Has possession. He'll dump it up and out, and it will go all the way down. Now icing, waved off, so got to be played here by the Express as around they come. That ball immediately poked back, so the Express will have to clear. King trying to get rid of it, or Kong. It is Kong, pardon me. Door misses from the blue line. That shot, it goes wide, and lucky for Ahmed, I'd expect that ball looked like a rocket from up here. Jamal now in. Pass it back. That shot steered wide. Soares probably lucky for it. That ball put to the far post and looked like blocked and bounced away. Kong right around. The Express now have another chance. That shot, I don't think it was blocked, but it went wide regardless. That ball dumped up and out, and Elliott will pass it off. Trying to get it back there to, that one would be Shane Elliott. 2 Elliott's here, 9 and 19. That was 19 Shane Elliott. Kong plays it off the boards and almost retrieved there by Chow, but Chow wasn't able to get a stick onto it. That one passed all the way around. Mishandled though, so kept in by the Express. That one centered in front. Jessica not going to stick to it there where the Express will. They're not able to get towards the net just yet, but that one poked away good for hats off, or that could have been dangerous. Flying in now come the black shirts. 3-on-2 for the second. Make that 2-on-3 now in favor of the orange shirts. But ball bounced up, taken away, you'd think, and it is. 4 hats off as they almost lost it there. Jansen trying to get it out. It looks like he will, but now getting not messed with there by 2 black shirts, but comes away with it, gets it into this offensive zone. Passed across there, Ahmed shot, that one blocked and goes wide behind the net. Brampton all the way around the net they come, and now here they will come. It says now should be a 3-on-2 as they come into the offensive zone. That pass across off a couple bodies, and I'm not sure if Ahmed got a hold of it to steer that one away, but regardless, it doesn't happen to go in the net. Now Jansen, right across, Ahmed shot, that one I believe saved there by Soares. Still kept in though by Metro. Kong from the red line, that one tipped in favor of the Express, and I believe the marker will go to Hassan Ahmed, and Hassan, the captain of this Metro team, will get them on the board. So captains right now got 3 goals, 2 for the captain of Brampton and Curtis Nestor, and 1 now for Metro Express captain Hassan Ahmed. Metro really needed that one as they were down 4-0. They're now only back down by 3, but still a tall mountain to climb here with about 10 to go in this second half. Great opportunity there for Brampton, just could not get that one through the net there of Ahmed. But still in the offensive zone, hats off. Not happy as the power goes out, or at least the lights go out. We'll see what exactly happened there, and hats off, we're going to feel hard done by with that because they had a great opportunity towards the net there of Hassan Ahmed. The ref's going to come talk about it here. I'm not sure why the lights went out. I don't think they're automated, and the guys are playing on the floor, so you'd expect they wouldn't go out, but regardless, there will be a break in the action as the goalies will go for their drink of water. Maybe that was the game plan, a little lights out action like we're at the Super Bowl at the Mercedes-Benz Metrodome down in New Orleans. That was a little over a decade ago, so I guess we're having a little bit of fever. As we'll see again if the lights just went out or what exactly happened there, because lights are on above us, so I'm not sure exactly what just happened. But regardless, I mean, that's definitely an advantage for the orange side, because if those lights don't go out, hats off, have a great chance towards the net there of Hassan Ahmed. But the most recent goal by Hassan Ahmed, the captain number 9 for this Metro Express team out of, I believe it actually is pronounced Burnaby, BC, so I'll make sure I say that right from now on. We'll see how many more times I messed that up today, but regardless, again, this is the first game of the D Pool 2. There are 3 pools in the D Division, with the next game also in this second pool of the D Division between the Fort Murray Valettes and the Bengal HC, the, I guess, hockey club. So do stay tuned for Bengal versus Fort McMurray after this one. And we'll see exactly here when we get the lights back on, because I'm not sure exactly what the I'll say what the protocol is, but I'm not exactly sure what the protocol is, so I guess we're gonna have to wait and find out here, as again 4-1 in favor of the, I'll say, listed home side, the black shirts, and the Brampton hats off. I will also add, this is basically like a second timeout for this Metro Express team, who again are quite short bodies compared to this Brampton team. They have so many players. I didn't have enough space on my sheet for how many players they've got on their team. So fatigue will play a factor as the tournament goes on, you'd expect, and with all the bodies it looks like this hats off team has, they do have a good opportunity here. But I do want to mention that this Express team are 2022 D provincial champions in the Premier Ball Hockey League down in BC. So this team is a first-year team at the Nationals here for the CBHA. So this is just experience for a team that's done very well down in BC in the Provincial Ball Hockey League, while this Brampton team plays in the Greater Toronto Ball Hockey League, or known as the GTBHL. Again, the lights still have not come on, so I do apologize for that as they try to figure this out, I believe down at 4 level. So I will give you a break from my voice. I will come back when the lights come back on, but again, I'll give a quick update of the score just in case you can't see it with the lights being down. 4-1 in favor of the Brampton hats off over the Metro Express, with 9:40 left in this second half. I believe they're playing 2 15-minute halves, so I'll be back when the lights come back on, so stay tuned for the rest of this beginning of the CBHA Nationals B Pool number 2. And I'm back. As I said, the lights are back, so here we go. 9:14 left to play. Hopefully we have no more electrical difficulties. You'd think technical would come first, but apparently it was electrical. We'll take that. So we'll see. As long as there's no plumbing problems and the ice doesn't flood, we should be good. Or floor doesn't flood, we should be good. Face-off will go to the left there of Hassan Ahmed. And again, poor Brampton's going to feel hard done by here with that light going out as they had ball possession deep inside the Metro Express zone. But a break that I bet you it was well used by the Metro Express orange shirts. Face off won by the black shirts as Brampton able to hold it deep in the zone, trying to make it root towards the net, and it's saved there by Ahmed, but I think he took a whack as he went, and I think that might be a minor, but he also might have stepped in the crease. He didn't, so the face-off will just go to the left there of Ahmed. Face-off there for Huey Shepard. Able to win it, but immediately taken by the Express, who rim it around. Can they get it out? They cannot, so possession will stay here with the black shirts. Back in front. Curtis Nestor passes it. He's looking for it. That shot in front. Tip net will go just wide there. That was Miles Elliott. Half-boards. That shot saved there by Ahmed right to the top of the paint, and the faceoff will now go to his right. I guess this break has really helped out this many-bodied hats-off team as they have just been pestering this Express zone. And Dormis is in the, I'll say the OV spot there in the top of the circle, and if he gets a hold of one, there might be a problem here. If that ball goes off the bar, might come after me. Face-off won though by the Express, so Dormis will have to go back to his position here as the Express will hold it behind their net. Guys under 9 to go now. Pass right across. The Express still trying to find a way out. Jansen will have a chance. Jansen trying to get it through. He does. Chow making the run. Jansen able to gain possession though. Jansen had a lot of possession of the ball, but never been able to get it really towards the net. It's just taken away and flying up the floor there is Nevin Gunther. Gunther right towards the referee. I guess trying to get a line change there is Gunther. Trying to get down low. That ball will bounce by, but nobody there for the Express team as that ball will bounce back to the black shirts. Now it's Dormis is not able to handle it. That ball taken away and gotten out for the second, but immediately taken and steered back in. Dormis will have to go to retrieve it. Awkward bounce off the end boards, but possession will stay with the orange shirts. As the line change will continue there for hats off. That ball bounced all the way down there to Suarez, who will just steer it into the waiting arms of his defenseman. Right up the gut again. That ball blocked right at center floor, and a nice whack there all on the floor, and he might have caught one right inside the leg there, but no call as he was laying on the floor. And he's going to take a lick for his trouble there as they were not happy about that whack where the Express team as that ball bounced in and immediately taken back there by hats off. Jansen, they're trying to play a little bit of forecheck, but down by 3, you might expect this Express team to get a little more desperate for a goal. But they do have more games in the tournament, however, so one loss will not break you. That is a great diving block there by the Express. He did take him out at the end, but they did not call it. That shot, it will go well wide. I believe that would be Kong there for this Express team, so hats off of a chance here to play it. And Kong trying to tell him, and the Express again are quite short bench. That ball bounced, trying to get towards the net. What a pass, scores! What a play there for hats off, and they make it 5-1. Finally able to get the, I'll say, saucer across the floor, and back to the 4-goal lead come the Ontario side. And I believe that would be Brandon Fisher with his first. And what a goal it was there for Fisher to make it 5-1 as this hats off team has really put a stamp on their first game of the tournament. And they're going to call a face-off infraction and kick out the most recent goal scorer, Fisher. So now going in there looks to be Shane. Shane Elliott, pardon me. But immediately won back and taken there by Fisher. Fisher in the offensive zone. Fisher back. Shot. Save in the blue paint. Scores! Shane Elliott gets his first, and it is now 6-1 as the Express are now, I expect, looking at game number 2 of their schedule, as you would not expect this hats-off team to give an inch in the latter half of this game. So those are 2 quick markers back-to-back for this Brampton side by the same line. Fisher gets the first one, and Elliott gets the second. Now Miles Elliott will take the face-off. We'll see if Miles can also get on the board and match his, I assume, brother, but relative regardless. Face-off won by Express, but immediately taken away by the Black Shirts. 3-on-2, right across. Just could not get a stick to that one with Shepard. Right by the net for 4 Miles. Back for Shepard, who bounces it all the way up. Back for Shepard it goes. Huey Shepard now getting pressured by 2 orange shirts. Plays it across, just a little too far there for Curtis Nestor, who's already got 2 tonight. We'll see if he can get the hat trick before this last 6 minutes expires. Trying to get it to Nestor. Curtis back, shot, save there by Ahmed. Hassan Ahmed. Back all the way to the top. Now it's Elliott now on that half board. Back up to the top. That slap shot from the blue paint. It goes sky high. Picked up though by Elliott. Running a wraparound. Nestor plays it back, but they're just going to again keep possession. That's all Brampton's got to do. They're the team up. They can just hold it as that ball bounced in, and neither Elliott nor Nestor go after it, though. Immediately taken there by Elliott. Couldn't get it. There were hats off, but they are able to keep possession. Ball bounced into the corner there. Elliott trying to fight for it. Elliott does get it. That shot scores! And the hat trick for Captain Curtis Nestor. Nestor makes it a 3-piece as they're now up, I believe, 7-1. And they are. And you got to expect the Express are just hoping this game finishes with a little less damage, as it has been all Brampton the last 3, basically since they came back from the lights out break. You would have thought it would have helped the lesser manned Metro team, but it's actually helped the Ontario side. As now, talking to the referee, there are the Express. Again, maybe a break tactic here for the orange shirts, but regardless of that, they need to find something here to be able to get out of this game with a little better of a score line, as again they will have a couple more games in the tournament, but this one has definitely been a rough one to start off with. But maybe you want to get the rough one out first and then dominate the rest of the way. Around they come, still fighting for it. There are the hats off. Gunther couldn't get that one all the way through, but it is still retrieved there by hats off. In for Gunther. Gunther shoots it, blocked. Gunther though retrieves it. Right back to the point. That shot blocked away by Hassan Ahmed. Still fighting for it there where hats off, but taken away there. Bounce through, can be kept in, and it will be there by Shane Elliott. Now Shane taking a run. Shane's already got one, and Elliott will fly it all the way across the floor. Back for Shane it comes. Elliott's going to have to chase it. Elliott gets there. Elliott trying to center it. Block. Elliott though retrieves again. Lucky there, that ball just stopped. That shot tipped and bounced, and a good save by Hassan Ahmed. That ball bounced and blocked basically right in the face there of Kobe Kong. And now Kong will try to send a couple of guys. That ball bounced all the way up. It will get out, but Hats Off trying to play it. They will, and here they come. Hats Off blocked though at the blue line, but picked right back by Shane Elliott. At least you think, and he does. And Elliott will put it into the offensive zone. Hats Off here again, just have lots of time. It's Hayden Ramsey right across the floor. That one almost tipped right in front, and just could not get a stick to that one. Or that was almost for sure goal for, I believe, Shane Rumble. As Soares going to chase it for the ref, as Soares has had no work since he came back from the electrical situation. Wonder how Soares has done his work today. I wonder if he's been doing some Sudoku down there in the net, as he has been quite unbusy since we got back from our technical difficulties, or electrical difficulties. I don't want to say technical because it wasn't us. Poor Noah did not do anything wrong. He's fine. And of course Mario is doing the best job beside me. So it definitely was not Mario's fault either. As that ball bounced all the way into the Hats Off zone, about 3:30 left in this second half, and the Hats Off have had a great game. We'll see if they can keep adding to it here and putting some more salt in the wound for this Express team. Door misses. Tries to get it in, and he will. Door misses. Drops it back. Was expecting to get it back. A spin pass, but nobody home there for the Hats Off, and 3-on-2 now for Metro. Still trying to get a handle on it. They do. Bounced around the net. The Metro now will have a chance to try to get something on Soares. Soares again been waiting quite a while for an opportunity. That ball will be pounced off the boards and immediately taken back behind the net by Brampton. That ball bounced all the way across the floor, and it'll be bounced in as after it goes Fisher. Fisher didn't even try for it. That ball went the other way, and now here come the Express, you thought, but it's got blocked, and now Ma will have it. He'll pass it forward. The Express are able to bounce it towards the net, but it's bounced right back where it came from, and Hats Off will have the possession. Through the middle they come, and that was Miles Elliott wasn't able to get it through. Ma will hand it off, and again will come the Metro side. That one passed off. Jansen tried to get that one on net, just could not, or just did, but a good save there by Jesse Soares. Soares, that's his first shot in about 7-8 minutes of game time. That ball bounced all the way the other way, and Huey Shepard will gain back possession. 3-on-2, Shepard. Elliott across, scores! Curtis Nestor makes it a 4-piece. He gets any more, they might not be able to afford it down at KFC. As the national anthem's now playing, that was a nice ad. Very patriotic there for Curtis Nestor, who makes it number 4 on the day. He'll easily be the leading scorer just with this one game, but you got to expect he'll add a couple more as this tournament goes on. Again, do stay tuned. We only have a minute and a half left here in this game between the Express and the Hats Off, as Hats Off are up 8-1 on this BC side. Coming up next will be another D Division Pool number 2 game between Bengal HC and Fort McMurray the Valette. The Valettes will look to get themselves on the board against Bengal HC, so we'll see which one of those D-Pool teams will be D-Pool 2 teams, that will want a piece of this Brampton side. And it looks like they're just going to hold it here. Our Hats Off, so I guess we are not going to add to any leads here with a minute left in the second half, as Ahmed's taking a travel out of his net, so it does look like that these two teams are going to be done with about 50 to go. So even with the lights off, we have an early end as an 8-1 finish in favor of the Brampton Hats Off. is a great result, and I can see down at floor level are the two sides coming on the floor next in Bengal HC and Fort McMurray the Valettes. So they are definitely seeing this performance from this Brampton side, and I'm not going to say they're worried, but what a mighty good performance for your first game of the tournament here at an 11 a.m. start. Still 20 seconds to drain off this clock. And I'll quickly wrap with player of the game here with 10 seconds to go before the buzzer will sound. Curtis Nestor, I think, is the obvious player of the game for Brampton. He had 4 of the 8 goals for the Black Shirts. As the hourglass will finally run out of sand, and the win will go to Brampton. Hats off with a mighty good performance in game number 1 of their tournament here in the D Division Pool number 2. And they're going to do players of the game here inside the building. I'm going to say my player of the game is Curtis Nestor for the Brampton Hats Off. And for Metro Express, I think it's got to be one of the Ahmeds, either Hassan with the 1 goal or Asan Ahmed, the goalie, because he had a lot of work today, for better or for worse. But that'll be it here for us. For Noah doing the camera, Mario doing the graphics, and myself, Spencer Byers, we'll be right back with game number 2 of the D Division Pool number 2, coming up next between Fort McMurray, the Valettes, and the Bengal HC. Stay tuned for that, coming up next.